The nature of mineral provinces. What do they mean? I believe, based upon pieces of evidence I put together, both from regional geology and from isotopes and from dates, and all the data I can find, is that this copper province is a product of the melting of crust, not mantle, as some would have it. And I think we can see this in some of the isotopes. But I would really like to know, because the identification of mineral provinces in the context of crustal evolution is so important. I've evolved into teaching this I teach 2 courses in both of them. This is kind of my guidepost as to why we do some of these things, and basically I'm trying to think the reason we do, and I keep coming back to the nature of a mineral province. What defines it? It's defined by an abundance or an anomalous amount of a certain style of mineral deposit, within which this population you find the same or very similar minerals, and they all lie in the same kind of crusts. That's good from a pragmatic point of view, but the question I have is, where did they come from? Are they a product of deep things in the earth? There's the Canadian geologists who work in the Ontario, Quebec part of the world, where they're looking at very Archean ores. They're 2.6, 2.8 billion years, volcanogenic. And I've heard more than one. I don't know whether it's a belief that is carried forward, lots of deep thought about it, but they feel that 90% of the gold that we see, that we mine today, is simply recycled. The first gold was brought up 2.5 billion years ago, and since then it simply has been weathered, it's been put into rocks, it's been metamorphosed, it's been brought up by intrusions, it's been forming deposits, and it's been washed away again, and to continued cycles of this sort of thing, which to me is fine, because this allows me to consider crust. But I don't know. It's not a terribly important question, but I sure spent a lot of time chasing it. And I don't know if that's the answer to your question.